Hello, everyone, and welcome to Blow the Whistle Sports. I'm your host, Wayne Holloway, and thank you once again for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and share. And like always, if you want to see something on our show or you have a bright idea you want to see us do on this show, drop them in those comments below or hit us on any one of our social media outlets. Holler at us, we holler back. But first, let me tell you why I'm wearing this hat. Your boy lost a bet, and I have to repay my bets. I lost the bet to my co-host, and let me introduce you to him because I know he's waiting to get up under my skin. So let's bring him in. And he goes by the name of Mr. Stephen Rubain. How you doing, sir?
I mean, I'm confused. You mean, you look quite nice in that hat. That looks very wintry. It looks very beautiful. I love that hat. Why would you think I would want to rub it in? Does that sound like something I would do?
This is all
I'm in the holiday spirit.
Hey, you know what? It's all right. Cali Cat Pack, Roaring Riot, Panther Nation. I lost a bet. So, ride with your boy. Still ride with your boy.
He looks good in that hat. He know he's an undercover Washington Commanders fan. It's okay.
Here we go.
We're gonna let you you bask in the glow of going to an organization heading in the right direction. Unlike the Carolina Panthers, where we'll get to in a few minutes.
See, but, public enemy number one, hater number one, Stephen Rubain.
Yeah. Well, I'm in the holiday spirit. I mean, we got a whole lot of sports going on. This is Sports Junkie Week. If you're a sports junkie, you love this week.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like games from morning to night.
Yes, but before we get into this, how was your week? Because I know that you are in Carolina doing your thing.
I'm in Carolina, and I'm gonna give you the rundown. There's a lot of people out here who
asked you about the rundown. I asked you how you were doing.
I want a coaching change, but I'm gonna get to that later on. But I'm enjoying my time here. I'm getting a little insight on the Carolina vibe going on. But one thing in Carolina though is that once college football and basketball season are going, it's all about the college sports down here. So the Panthers kind of get a break because Duke has a strong team in football. It's all about Bill Belichick in North Carolina and football. I mean, I'm talking about basketball. So the Panthers kind of get a little break. They're like second tier down here.
Yeah, I don't want to hear all that. We're not second tier nowhere.
I like to give you the real update. You guys are second tier down here. It's like there's Duke highlights, Carolina highlights. Oh, and by the way, the Panthers played on Monday Night Football. That's the way things are down here.
And you just smiling bright too, like cheese. Okay. Where are we going first?
Speaking of college sports, let's get right into it, can we? Because this week I've been watching a whole lot of college basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Those who don't know, this is what's called Feast Week. Thanksgiving tournaments galore.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you wake up in the morning, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, games are started, and the games are going on 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. You still got games going. It's all day long college basketball.
So you just sport overload out there. Games.
I know you're not much into college basketball, but to us basketball junkies, we can't get enough of it. So what's your take on this whole NIL? How do you feel about it now? We've had a little bit of time now to really get into it. What is your take on the whole NIL?
I have mixed feelings. Like, I want to see people get paid. For years, I've always wanted to see the college athletes get paid.
Right.
But it just seems like it's taken away from the professional game. I mean, you want to see people get paid, but you don't want to see the sport lose its what's the best word for it? You don't let me paint a picture. Athletes are now getting paid in college, and it seems like once they get to the professional sport, whether it be basketball or football, it's the hunger is gone. The essence of what it was is just not there anymore. players are like they made it already. They don't need the NBA. They don't need the NFL. It'll be nice, but and then once they get their contracts in whatever sport it may be with this NIL, it seems like we don't get to see the
Yeah,
player that they could have been unless they're one of those special players like a Patrick Mahomes. That even though he's paid beyond paid, he still has a thirst for the game. The game is missing the vitality that it used to have to me because of the NIL. What is your feeling about it, Steve?
yeah. I'm a torn too. I kind of see both sides of it. I understand your side of it. One thing for so many years, colleges exploited these kids. You got
Yes,
player after player who were sensational college players who got nothing for it, didn't make the pro game, and ended up being either on the streets, committing crimes, or God knows whatever. Now,
just the
guys in
name.
college, like you said, they become businessmen now. Now in college, you can make a healthy living being a college athlete. And so
Yes,
that aspect of it, I do like because so many guys now are not going to leave college and not have anything to look forward to, not going to have anything to fall back on. And so that aspect I do like. We've now got guys who are like almost mercenaries. They're going to school playing for 4 or 5 teams over 4 years.
yes.
And so that's one aspect that's really changed in the college game is that the old stay for the same team for 4 years is pretty much gone. You're now uh, whoever's the highest bidder, you're going to go play for. And so that's a weird aspect, but I'm
Is
still
that
taking it
is
in.
that a good thing or a bad thing?
But as I'm saying, I don't know. It's hard to say because I mean, is the NFL hurting? No.
No.
Is the NBA really hurting?
The
Not
NFL is
really.
not hurting as a company. The NBA is not hurting as a company as of yet because everybody is still thriving off the product that we used to get.
Right.
But now we're getting these new age players that they get to the NBA, they get to the NFL, and the hunger is just not there. The thirst for the game is just not there. The
Right.
putting it all on the line just doesn't seem. It seems like an afterthought. What
Well, that
made the game what it is? It hasn't been polluted yet.
right.
This has just begun. So,
But
I don't think we felt it on all aspects of it yet, as of
right.
yet.
It's going to take about 5 years to really find out the true. Let's see the next generation of players that come up, how they take to the game. Can we get those next superstars? 'Cause I mean, what it comes down to in professional sports is superstar. You got to get those guys who can take it to the next level and rise the sport up.
Exactly.
NFL, we're still waiting to see. Uh, the product is watered down. When we get to NFL, we're going to talk more about it. But
Yes, sir.
there's
Uh-oh.
parity.
Shout out to
There's
Glenn
no
White.
real dominant teams anymore.
What up, sir? Glenn
All
White in
right.
the house. True Carolina. Yeah,
Yeah,
forgive me for
we're
the
gonna
hat,
get to you out
man.
in a few
I
minutes.
lost the
Don't worry,
bet.
my Carolina fans.
I explained it in a little bit. You
My
see you
Carolina fans. We're
smiling.
gonna get to you out in a few minutes because I had a whole lot to say about Carolina. But
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're
just
not the
closing
only
out
one that
on
got a whole lot
basketball.
to say. I got a
You know,
lot on my chest.
yeah, these Thanksgiving tournaments used to just be kind of like a gauge for seeing how teams are going to play. You know, kind of have some interest. But now with the NIL money, these tournaments now become big money makers. And so they have this new tournament in Vegas called the Players Era Tournament, where the winning team gets $2 million for the school,
Mm,
and that gets divided up among the players. And so that gives it extra incentive for guys to play
that's
when
a
you start
beautiful
looking
thing.
at it from that perspective. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated. Real quick, I mean, rankings now don't really mean much when you get into the early season in college basketball because they play so many games, and when you get into really the January is when I really start even caring about rankings because they change it so much. But I'm just going to give you right now, Purdue's number one. You got to look out for Alabama. They got a strong team. North Carolina, Duke looks strong. Gonzaga looks really strong. Michigan looks good. So those are the kind of teams to keep an eye out for. But like I said, it's going to change so many times over the season. I'm not really going to get too much into it now, but just enjoy the college basketball. We got about a couple more days of good games.
Yes.
And then we're going to go on to college football because this is a big week for college football. So let's transition right to college football because Thanksgiving weekend is always the week of the big college matchups. So we got a couple interesting ones this weekend, starting with the big one, always is Michigan versus Ohio State. This game always seems to come down to having serious playoff implications. This year, especially because Ohio State's number one. Michigan, who's won the last 2 or 3 years against Ohio State, if they win, they're pretty much going to lock themselves up to have a playoff spot, even with 2 losses. And so a lot's on the line. It's going to be a great game Saturday morning. Always a must watch. Who do you take? Michigan, Ohio State. Who's your prediction?
Michigan.
You going to take over Michigan?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go with Ohio State then. You've been on kind of a losing streak. So.
If I would have taken Ohio State, you would have won with Michigan.
You damn right I would have, because you've been on a losing streak of late. So whatever you're going with, I'm going
not on a losing streak.
You've been on a losing streak like I don't know what.
So a losing streak is one game?
Woo!
Oh,
yeah, but you've had some bad losses. But we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that when we get to the NFL. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Ohio State. Then you got Michigan.
Exactly. I like what Glenn White said. He said whoever got the better record should be wearing the hat. I like that. I like that.
Better record.
Yeah, we got a better record than you guys.
Now Glenn White, you know my Glenn White. You know my feeling on winning. Either you're winning or you're losing. If you're not going to win, lose and lose often. So when I look at the Washington Commanders, this team here, we ain't winning. So lose, baby, lose. Get that high draft pick. Get that player that's going to make an impact on you. Don't be Carolina mediocre. That's the worst thing to do.
Wow.
Let me tell you like this, Glenn.
How we feel about
grade school?
Time out.
You took a quiz, and you got half the questions right.
Oh, here we go.
Was that a passing quiz? If you had 10 questions on the quiz and you got 5 right, is that a passing quiz? Yes or no? 5 out of 10. Would you be considered passing?
It's right if your name is LeBron James. You don't want to hear about that, though, huh? You don't want to hear about that, though, huh?
Nice little retort. Okay, nice little retort back. Okay,
I'm only saying. If
okay.
It's okay.
It's a good comeback.
It's okay every way, right?
That's a good comeback, but no, 5 out of 10 is called an F. That's 50% an F.
Hey,
that's the Carolina Panthers right now.
Do not tell LeBron James.
You guys are 5. What's your record? 5-6.
No, don't disrespect our record. We're better than that.
What are you? 5-6.
What we are? No, we're not.
You were 5-5 going into the game, and y'all lost 5-6.
Steve, we are tied for first in our division.
What's your record?
I'm gonna need you to respect.
Is it 5-6 or 6-6? Tell me the record. It's 50%.
Okay. We still tied for first in our division.
Okay, so that's the definition of mediocre. And so I'd rather be 3-9,
being first,
get that top 5 pick, than to be 5-6.
Oh my goodness.
And get a middle pick.
My goodness.
What's your record? You either 5-6 or 6-6.
We got 6 wins, and Tampa Bay got 6 wins.
Okay,
and Tampa Bay hasn't seen us yet. We
Okay.
are not done.
You're done.
We are not done,
All right.
Steve. Now,
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you who is done. 3-8,
The
Washington
Washington Commanders.
Commanders done, forking they back.
I don't want the Commanders to win another game this year. I've already told you, Jaden Daniels don't need to see the field again this year.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
I made that clear to you.
Uh,
Anything you put him on the field and he gets hurt, I need coaches' heads to roll.
okay.
So
Are
we'll get to
you done
that
with the
though. We
college
get to
football?
NFL, but college football. Now the other big story. Let me get your opinion on this. Lane Kiffin.
He gonna take every minute to kick me. I see.
Oh, you know that as I do. But let me get your opinion on Lane Kiffin. Now Lane Kiffin, the coach
Yes,
of
sir.
Ole Miss, they
Right.
have their big Egg Bowl game against Mississippi State. If they win, they're going to get into the college football playoff. Now, Lane Kiffin's being courted by both LSU and Florida,
And he
two higher
accepted the job.
profile teams who are like, look, we need a decision. You need to make up your mind what you want to do. Are you going to coach us? Or are you going to stay with Mississippi? Instead of him just sitting here and saying, look, I'm the coach of Mississippi. I'm going to be the coach of the team to the end of the year. He's kind of playing this little back and forth game where he's kind of being. What's your take on coaches who kind of play the game of I'll go to the highest bidder as long as I can, while players who've committed to that coach are kind of like, well, what are we going to do? Should we stay? Should we go?
It's a business. It's a business first.
So you
And
feel business
I
first?
believe I got a little more take on that. From what I heard is that he accepted the job and he came out before the game and told his players that he will be accepting the job. And people were asking me, do you think he should have did that? Is that going to make the players still want to play for him,
Right.
knowing that he's going to be someplace else and that it's final already?
But that's a good question. Now, I'm asking you that question. What do you think? Are you okay with that?
You know, in this day and age, I'm never okay with somebody leaving where they're at. I believe a true sportsman stays where they are and figures it out. But this is a coaching decision where once wherever you're at is finished with you, your services are no longer needed. And or if they still want your services, but and somebody else wants to pay more for your services, you if you want me to stay, meet what they said.
Mm.
It's very simple, right?
Yeah. The problem I have with it though, it was not as bad now as it used to be because now players can kind of come and go. But in the old days, it used to really be a problem because you were like stuck with that university.
Right.
So even though you signed a contract for a scholarship, you were stuck with that scholarship. Coach leaves, and then you're stuck with getting a new coach in, and you're stuck with a school that you didn't agree to for that coach.
Okay, so
Nowadays,
you're not
everybody just
talking about it
leaves.
from a coach's point of view. You're talking about it from the players that he
Right.
leaves behind, that he went out and recruited, and now they're stuck at another school. Well, if they were anybody, they can enter the transfer portal and follow their coach, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Nowadays, it's changed. It's not how they used to be. In the old days, you were stuck at that school for the most part, for most players. Now
Right.
everybody can just pick up and just go and say, we're going to follow the coach wherever he goes. So
True.
we'll wait and see. He said he's going to make the announcement officially on Saturday. You're saying that you got the word that he's already made the decision.
Yeah.
And he's already gone ahead and told the team.
He told his team already. Let them know. But I could be wrong. This is only rumors.
Yeah, well,
We're
we're
coming
going to
from a
see.
fan's point of view. We only can listen to what the rumors are. We can't tell you if the rumor is
True. So
official.
we're going to
But
find out
it's a
Friday. On
strong,
Friday, they play
rumor
Mississippi
out
State.
there.
Yeah. They play Mississippi State Friday. We'll see how they will play. And then on Saturday, he's supposed to make the announcement one way or the other. So it's going to be interesting to see. We're going to keep you guys updated, see where Lane Kiffin ends up.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, other good college football games this week, of course, always is Auburn, Alabama. Always a good game. Not so much glory this year, but UCLA, USC.
Ooh.
It's a battle LA, even though
That's
both teams have
out here in California, that's always a huge game.
huge game. Yeah. This year,
Huge.
UCLA has really struggled. USC is not as good as people thought they'd be, but it'll still be an entertaining game. You know, there's a lot of good games. Washington State, Arizona State. This is the State Bowl. So we'll keep you guys updated on those scores. Let's get to the NBA, otherwise known as the No Betting Allowed League. No bets allowed. Watch your coaches, watch your coaches, watch your players.
Yes.
Make sure they're not anywhere near a poker table. What do you think the odds was at? Because you know Las Vegas has always been like kind of like that next. Do you think the NBA can in any way now put a team in Vegas, given the latest gambling controversies they've been having?
Most definitely, and from my understanding, they were trying to get a team.
They've been trying to get a team, but that was all before all this gambling stuff has come out.
Yeah, but that's laid to rest now. It's okay to gamble in Vegas, and it's okay for Vegas to have a team. They have a NFL team,
right?
And I'm quite sure that the place with all the money is going to get them an NBA team.
Oh yeah. I'll be interested to see though. Seattle and Vegas have always been the two odds-on for expansion. Those would be the two places they would go to.
Yeah,
I'm going to be interested to see if they decide to bypass Vegas and just go over Seattle just because of this whole controversy and not wanting to ignite any fires. But it's going to be something to look into. But I do want to talk about the new Big Three. I mean, I know you hate Big Threes. You know, you've been bitter towards ever since LeBron, Wade, and
not hating Big Threes. What I hate is when you get drafted to a team and your team is competing.
Yeah.
And you're not loyal to the team.
So you're okay with a lack of loyalty in college football coaching, but you don't have a loyalty towards an NBA player who did everything he can for his organization, and they just didn't bring in the goods.
It sounds like you took this question pretty personal.
I sure did, because
that's not what I said. That's not what I said. College coach, NBA coach. Coaching is different from players.
Yes.
Coaching, there's no loyalty there because it's all a business. Coaching and being drafted someplace or being a mentor to come to a place, two totally different things.
So you think it's okay for a player to stay to the organization for his whole career, not win a championship, and then all of a sudden everybody looks down on him because they sit there and say, "Oh, he couldn't win the championship."
Well,
you're okay with that?
I'm not okay with a player being on a team that is competing, going to the end game, the finals, and then acting like it's just not good enough. No, you made it to the finals. You got to figure it out. You got to figure it out. This is personal to you. This is not a thing where the person was struggling. Right. No, he wasn't struggling. Don't make up fake narratives. This person was succeeding and excelling, and all the accolades was coming with it. Still left.
Tell that to Patrick Ewing. Tell that to Charles Barkley. Tell that to Karl Malone. Guys who played their whole Hall of Fame careers, got no ring, and now everybody looks down upon them as being not be able to get the job done.
They didn't figure it out. But at the same time,
I know one guy. I know one guy who did figure it out, and he goes by the name of King James.
Yeah, but those other guys could have all went to other teams and made monster teams and could have did the same thing.
Exactly. So you give LeBron credit you give LeBron credit. Then is that what I'm hearing from you? You give LeBron credit for.
I've always given him credit. You've just been upset that I'm not I consider Michael Jordan the GOAT, and I'll say this again. I'm not a Michael Jordan fan.
Are you a Lakers fan?
Understand.
Are you a Lakers fan?
Diehard Mamba mentality fan. Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bean Bryant.
So you better be
who I came up under, sir. Now I've seen other players play. I'm a fan of players, but when you talk about I admire Michael Jordan. He didn't go in there winning. He stayed there and figured it out.
So
I admire players that get there and they got it rough. They got it rough. It's not working, and then they figure it out. And
well,
these players figured it out, and they weren't making it to the finals and figuring it. They were losing before then.
yeah.
You're talking about a player who was making it to the pinnacle and was like, there's a difference. You can't compare them.
Well,
But I admire that
unlike
person
Mamba
also.
mentality and Michael Jordan, LeBron James in his 40s is playing winning basketball.
Hey.
And so I'm bringing up this man who's so-called, I'm gonna use the word so-called Lakers fan. So-called Lakers fan. The Lakers are looking pretty good, aren't they?
Yes, they are. The Lakers looking
amazing.
lovely. Yeah. They were looking amazing before LeBron was playing.
Yeah, they were.
The Lakers
looking even more.
The Lakers
they're looking even more
LeBron.
amazing with LeBron out there. As last night, the Lakers put hands on the Clippers. The big three of Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and Austin Reeves combined for 90 points. 90 points. That's more than some teams score in a game. They combined for 90 to blow out the Clippers and win their round of this Emirates Cup.
Hey,
this is the second year of this Emirates Cup.
Hat to Mr. James.
Yeah, well, do you think the Lakers are the second best team in the Western Conference now, behind the Thunder?
I'm a Laker fan, so I would never call them anything but the best. We the best, baby.
You say they're the best. Okay, so right now looks like the Thunder and the Lakers are the two best. You're going to say they're the best. I'm going to stay with LeBron playing the level he's playing at with Doncic.
With LeBron playing the level that he's playing at. Wow.
Yes, with Doncic. Because remember when we talked last year and Doncic came in out of shape? Who do you think got into Doncic's ear and told him he needs to lose 30 pounds? The King. So he's come out this year in the best shape of his career and looks like he's going to be an easy MVP candidate. And the Lakers look like a team that can go all the way.
Look what Glenn White said. Glenn White said MJ came up and grew up with the GOAT. That's so I guess Glenn White, he's an MJ fan. I'm Kobe. He's MJ.
White, I've already established
you LeBron James.
For people who may be coming on new to the show, I've already broken this down. MJ is the GOAT. LeBron has had the best NBA career, and Kareem has had the best basketball career.
Nobody can argue with
if
that.
you go back and understand and study history of basketball, understand what these three guys have done, it's clear MJ's talent is above all else. Nobody questions his talent. Factor is that MJ put upon himself, number one, retiring 2 times in his prime.
Right.
And then number two, decisions he made while he was playing limited what he could have done as an overall player.
This is so true.
LeBron has been the most complete player in all aspects of the game when we're talking about points, rebounds, assists, steals.
Can't argue with you there.
And playing and staying healthy, because you're only as good as you can stay healthy, which leads us to Kareem. Kareem stayed healthy. Kareem has all the accolades. The only thing holding Kareem back was that, unfortunately, on those Laker teams, he played second fiddle to Magic.
Yes, sir.
So that's no fault of his. Magic is just Magic.
Showtime.
But you can't blame him for being second fiddle to Magic, but that takes away from his luster.
Let's get into the NFL, but I'm gonna open up these phone lines.
Let's get to NFL.
Call in.
Please, we got a whole lot. I'm gonna hear what people have to say.
Whole lot. We want to hear what you guys got to say. If you want to talk to us, call in at 1-909-844-4443. Blow the Whistle Sports.
And
Just
I'm so
call it.
glad we got to the NFL because we only got one place to start.
Here we go.
That's a Monday Night Football.
We're going to skip all the other games and go to Monday Night Football?
Oh, yeah, because Monday Night Football is where teams show if you're ready for prime time or if you're not ready for prime time.
See, I know you want to kick me, and that's fine. But before we go to Monday Night Football, can we talk Coach Chiefs, man?
Who?
I lost the bet.
Who cares about that?
Whoever is tuning in, Stephen Rubain beat me in the bet. We had a bet, Monday Night Football. Carolina went down there to the 49ers stadium to play the 49ers, and we failed horribly. Well, our coach failed us. Team, everything else went with it. So I lost a bet. That's why I'm wearing this hat right now.
Right.
I have to wear it all week long. All week long because I lost this bet. Hey, I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna keep it going. But man,
our Panther fans don't want to hear about. We had a game between two NFC contenders on Monday Night Football. Okay, one contender and one pretender. But
we got two games to get into that was juicy, and then Monday night is the last game of the week. Then we can go into our picks. I know you eager to kick me. I know I can hear it in your voice. You sound thirsty about just wanting to give me a tongue lashing about what happened out there in San Francisco against these two teams. But let's talk Coach Chiefs. And
you want to go there? Let's go there.
Let's go there.
All right, Colts played the Chiefs.
Yes.
The Chiefs showed why they are the Chiefs. All right, next game. That's all we need. What else do we need? Okay, what else do we need to say?
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna give you that, but let me give y'all the stats. Daniel Jones went down there. He was 19 for 31. Oh, we got a phone call coming in. Blow the Whistle Sports. Who's calling?
Glenn White. What's up?
What's up, sir?
All right, Carolina Panther fan.
You know what? Since Glenn White called in, before we go this, let me give everybody the stats on the Colts Chiefs game. Daniel Jones was 19 to 31, 181 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor, 16 carries, 58 yards. Patrick Mahomes on the other side, the winners of that game, he was 29 for 46, 352 yards, 1 interception. Kareem Hunt, 30 carries, 104 yards and a touchdown. Now, Kareem Hunt is carrying the hot hand. I don't understand, if he's hot, Pacheco should back him up, not the other way around. And Kareem Hunt has been hot all through Pacheco in and out the game. Now, moving on, because Glenn White's on the phone. He just called in from Carolina, and guess what, Glenn? Stephen Rubain is in Carolina too, sir. He out there with you.
I'm in Carolina too. I'm getting all the inside updates in Carolina. So, Glenn, tell us what's the vibe among Panther fans, the real vibe among Panther fans right now. How do fans feel about the team right now?
First of all, let me get this chest right quick. When I went to the show at W's on Wayne had, I had a little stomach virus going on, and I had to get some alcohol going on to clear my see that W on the side. I see it was the bet, so I say, okay,
yeah,
the bet.
It's a bet, man. That's the only reason I got it on.
You had to get the Pepto-Bismol. You had to get the Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah,
yeah. I had to get ready to go. I saw it. I had to go examine it right quick. So
don't worry. This will be me next week, sir. This is me next week. Next week. I got our Panther Blue here, baby. I lost a bet and I'm a man of my word. I had to do it, man. I had to do it.
So Glenn, I know you're a loyal listener to the show. And you remember last week, I told you guys the 49ers were the lock of the week. And I didn't just say that because I'm hating on the Panthers. Because the reality is that I want to see Bryce Young do well. I've said for years, Bryce Young has been given the worst situation in the history of the NFL for a young quarterback. This man was given a horrible trade in which they traded away all his talent that could have helped him, and then put out there and told, "Here you go. Here's the reins to the team. We're going to give you nothing. Good luck." With a coach who didn't even want to draft him. And he's had to bounce back ever since. Would you agree to that, Glenn?
Yeah, he got fire. It was Tampa and agreements. They know they want to get Scribe for the quarter. And they had one Bryce, it's fire. Fair for him.
Your phone is kind of breaking up.
Yeah,
it's going in and out.
Sure
we try and listen. You hear it, then it cuts out.
Yeah, that's.
Hear me now?
Yeah, a little better now. Say it one more time for us.
Bryce Young was throwing fire, man, and Frank Wright, and Tampa really want.
Hey, Glenn. Let me see if I can fix this on my side.
Maybe try and call back in. Maybe call back in.
I think we had a bad connection because we only hear a couple words and you cut out.
Yeah, maybe try to call back in to see if that'll fix it.
All right, call back because we're not getting you in.
Yeah, we want to hear what you got to say. We need a Carolina perspective because we ain't gonna get it from Packett.
Are you gonna get the Carolina perspective?
So we need a real Carolina fan to tell us the truth.
Let's give the hard.
What's your other game you want to get into while we wait for Glenn to call back? What's your other game?
No, we talking about Carolina. Glenn's about to call back. Let's get it.
I know it hurts you to
Carolina
talk about
9. No, it doesn't hurt me because we shot ourselves in the foot. San Francisco got the W, but Carolina shot themselves in the foot. I'm not making up any excuses. It was, but on the Carolina side, our coach needs to do better. Terrible play calling. Terrible play calling. Bryce Young.
Do me a favor while we wait for Glenn to call back in. Give us the stats give us the Carolina stats, and then we can clarify why you guys lost. Go over to Carolina stats. All right.
Who's calling?
Yo, not Glenn, but I got some perspective. The Fly Eagles fly Lamont.
What's up, Lamar? How you doing, sir?
All right, Lamar, our Eagle fan.
Sir, Eagles in the.
We were going to get to you guys in a few minutes. I'm mad with your team.
Hold on a second, Lamont. I think Glenn is trying to call back. Hold on one quick second.
He can go ahead. Yeah.
All right. Roller Whistle Sports. Glenn, is this you?
Yeah, this is me, man. You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just that your phone was cutting in and out.
Yeah.
It's still doing it?
No, right now. No, go ahead and say what you were saying.
Yeah. I can hear better.
Okay. What am I saying? Yeah, I mean, the coach got to do better with the 49 Monday, man. Everything went wrong. Defense show out, The defense really show out. This injury is starting, and there's more.
Yeah, the injuries. We got 5 injuries that came up in this game. Our defense was destroying them. I hear what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Horn had a day, man. I mean, Horn shows approval up corner of the NFL.
Okay, but Glenn, let me ask you this question. What does injuries have to do with the fact that between your two-headed running game, Rico and Herbert had 9 carries total. Bryce Young threw 29 passes. what does that got to do with injuries? How's the injuries affecting? I mean, it's one thing y'all were down 21-0 in the first quarter, and you had no choice but to pass to catch up the game. The game was close all the way into the fourth quarter. How do you explain Rico and only having 9 carries and Bryce Young having 29 passes?
Rico has 6 carries.
And Hubbard had 3.
Exactly.
I said your two-headed running attack had 9 carries total, and Bryce Young had 29 passes.
On the coach, I think.
It's coach.
All
I mean, it's absolutely the coach.
It was he tried to play. He tried to play. You should have kept the running game because it's on the coach.
There was no running game. He couldn't keep it. We ran 9 times, and then when Rico broke off for a 17-yard gain, we didn't see him no more. He took him out the game.
Took him out the game. What's that? The Niners threw an interception. They got the ball down at the 2-yard line. Instead of giving the ball to Rico 3 times, they had Bryce Young do a rollout pass for the interception.
We were on 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Bryce has been having problems with the pass game this whole time. Our fellow Panther people out there have been talking stuff about Bryce. The coach has been seeing what's going on. It's a no-brainer. You run Rico. But he passed the ball. Now, don't get me wrong. Bryce made a bad pass. He made it in coverage, and also he could have ran that ball very easy.
He had a guy in front of him too.
Right.
He had a
Wide
line
open
in front of him, and it would have been an easy touchdown. But that's what I mean.
I think Bryce's problem is I think he's too much. I think he's thinking too.
Well, yeah, he's thinking too much because he feels the weight of the world on his shoulder. Which is why I've been crying for the last year and a half. He needs a new change of scenery.
His confidence is
too much pressure on him in Carolina.
This is true.
He needs to go someplace and reset. Because, like you said, the Carolina fans, if he does, damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. He's going to get the weight either way. And so I just don't think this is going to work. It's just going to be up and down. It's just going to be good weeks, bad weeks, good weeks, bad weeks.
Glenn, let me ask you a question because we got to get to the next caller. They called and they're on hold. What do you think is going to happen when we go play the Rams if Coach Canales doesn't get his play calling together?
If he don't get his play together, I think Tubman's going to step down and have a little talk with him. Because you can't have against the 49ers. You're going to have to run the Rams. Rams is a pretty darn ball team.
Right.
Man. And we can't play calling instant play calling. Really play because game is, this is you got to win these three games.
Yeah.
And
we got to piece it together.
Get to the wild card.
Yes, we got to, and we don't even need a wild card. All we got to do is beat Tampa. And we don't need the wild card. We just beat Tampa. Just beat Tampa. Keep Tampa under our foot, and we're fine. We're tied at first place. We got to dismantle Tampa.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Glenn.
Destiny.
If I don't see 30 rushes from the Carolina running game, and Bryce Young throw less than 20 passes, then I'm telling you right now, the coach has it out for Bryce Young. That's what I'm telling you. There's right now.
There'll be a lot of questions.
It's a lot of questions. A lot of questions.
I don't want to see him throw more than 20 passes the whole game. They better run, and run.
Yes.
If he's throwing passes, I only want to see screen passes.
Sir. Thank you for supporting, man.
Yeah. We're gonna see this way. We're gonna see.
And I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you on Facebook because I got some other questions to ask you after the show. All right.
All right, no problem, man.
All right, Glenn. Thank you for calling in.
And thank you, man. Y'all have a good Thanksgiving, man.
You too, man.
You have a happy Thanksgiving. I'm enjoying my time down here. The weather's been pretty. Glenn, the weather's been pretty nice for me down here. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a nice week. Little bit of rain, but for the most part, it's been pretty warm, and I'm enjoying my time down here. So I'm looking forward to watching the game in Carolina. I get
And
to watch
keep
2
pounding,
games in a
Glenn.
row
Keep
in
pounding.
Carolina.
All right. Well, I'm
So
gonna keep on, man.
Yes,
you
sir.
too. All right, thank you.
Blow the Whistle Sports. Lamont, are you there?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right, I've been waiting for you. Oh my goodness. I have a shirt, Lamar. I have a shirt. It says there's 2 things that Washington fans like, and that's the Redskins winning and Dallas losing. That's the only 2 things we care about. That's a good week.
That's true.
How y'all let the Cowboys beat y'all on Monday night?
Hey, if I get it, like everybody's all hyped up, fans all hyped up because they got their victory, their moral for in the regular season. Like, it's they defense did get better. They got some injuries. They got, and they did look better, but like that means nothing. Like we're gonna be the top seed in the we're still gonna be the number 1 over the Rams. We already smacked the Rams earlier. So we're still gonna, the only thing we gotta shore up is calling and the is starting to gel again, starting to look a little bit like last year, and he's starting to ball out of his hand and get it to Brown, hit his receiver. So, yeah, worried about it. I get it. We shouldn't have lost. I ain't worried about it.
Lamont, wrong answers.
Yeah.
The answer is blame A.J. Brown. You guys were winning ugly at the beginning of the year, playing Eagle football. Give the ball to Barkley, let the defense dominate, and let Jalen Hurts do what he do, which is run the ball and only pass it when he needs to. Y'all were winning that way.
Has nothing to do with A.J. Brown.
It has everything to do with A.J. Brown.
Hey,
when A.J. Brown started crying, and having his, I don't know what to do. Give me the ball. I don't know. Don't drop me on fantasy. Now, Packett, bring up the stats of the game, and I'm gonna show you. And Lamar, I'm gonna show you exactly why you guys lost the game. Bring up the stats.
Okay, show me.
Jalen Hurts.
How many times did Jalen Hurts throw the ball?
27.
How many times did Saquon Barkley run
27 completions of 39 attempts, 289 yards, and 1 touchdown. Jalen Hurts ran the ball 7 times for 33 yards.
How many times did Barkley run the ball?
Huh?
How many times did Barkley run the ball?
Let me see. Team stats. Barkley ran it 10 times for 22 yards. Okay. He was only averaging 2.2 yards a carry.
Okay. 39 passes, 17 rushes between Barkley and Hurts. You guys will never win with those type of stats. It was not a blowout win. It was a close game the whole game in. They threw the ball 10 times to A.J. Brown. They threw the ball 9 times to Devontae Smith. That's not Eagle football.
And Lamont, I'm going to tell you like this.
Having between 15 to 20 passes and having Barkley have at least 20 rushes.
You guys lost the game. And guess who looked happy?
A.J. Brown, because he had his 110 yards and his touchdown.
He had a good game in stats, but your team lost. And he was smiling.
He was smiling. He wasn't down.
He was okay.
He just said we just need to execute. We just need to execute a little better.
But when you guys were winning methodically, kicking everybody's butt,
he looked like he was ready to kick. He looked like he was ready to commit suicide.
You want to sit here and defend him?
I'm not defending him. He definitely. I agree with that, but that overshadow the fact that the last 2 years, offensive coordinators have been butt cheeks.
We understand that.
Brian Johnson, butt cheeks. Patullo, cheeks.
But Lamont, you guys had what was the score? 21-0? You had a 21-0 lead. All you got to do
Dominantly.
is run the ball out. You win the game. You played right into the Cowboys' hands.
But
They're
you
still
guys
passing
played.
the ball. Go ahead,
You
Package.
guys played wide receiver football, not Eagles football. Your wide receiver was happy though. He was happy.
He was happy. Oh, he was excited.
Right, but see, that's the thing. He got y'all under his thumb because his antics take over, like make it seem like he is the leader. He's not.
Exactly.
The coaches need to be the people who are in charge of offense. The people who are in charge of the Eagles. They have to do what they get paid for. I understand that AJ Brown was out of, but they still need to do what they get paid for. And the one of the best running backs of all that we got in the backfield that's breaking records.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, the Eagles.
That's not AJ Brown's fault.
Eagles football has always tried to make Philadelphia happy and exciting, and they always try to keep a close ear to the fan base. And when this guy was complaining, and you guys were playing ugly football but winning games, we heard it from you. Well, he is kind of right. No, he's not right at all.
Right.
If you guys are winning,
that's not your game.
If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Lamar, it's just simple.
At that point, we lost games. It wasn't that this is undefeated. I understood what he was saying from a standpoint of him being the best wide receivers in the league, and you're not even getting looks. You know, it's like that is crazy.
But Lamar,
when it comes to contract to getting a new contract, they're going to tell him that his production is down.
No. Lamont, you guys lost the game, and he got 8 receptions and 110 yards and 1 touchdown. His stats were awesome, but what does that do for the team?
For the team, and Lamont, let's look at it from this perspective. Saquon Barkley, he might get 10 rushes for 22 yards, but that 11th rush might be an 80-yard touchdown run. He's that type of player.
100%.
He has to be fed the rock.
I agree.
You can't have him in a big game only get the ball 10 times.
When you tell me that AJ Brown is offensive coordinator, then I'll give him the full responsibility. But what he did was
the
wrong.
The problem though is that AJ Brown's whine and crying is what changed the coordinator. It started with AJ Brown when his whine and crying about not getting the ball.
And nobody complained about him. Everybody tried to see it from his point of view. Exactly. All I'm saying is, do you see? Everybody can see the handwritings on the wall. Have you heard Saquon say anything about only getting the ball 10 times? And the game before that, you guys were making the wide receiver happy. Have you heard the best player on the team? The Avenger. You guys got a superhero in the backfield. He is not saying a word. He's back there with his mouth shut, and if it's going to help the team win, let's win. That's all I'm saying. I'm not here to kick you. I'm just here to
2,000 yards last year.
There it is.
2,000 yards last year, and this year he might not even get up to 1,200.
Hold on. I think we lost Lamont.
Okay.
Blood Whistle Sports. Lamont, is that you calling back?
Yeah, it's me. Yeah, y'all are starting to break up. That's why I just.
I told Steve you got tired of hearing him.
We were saying last year he had over 2,000 yards. He might not even get 1,200 this year.
Lamont said, "I don't want to listen. I'm not going to sit up here and listen to no Commanders fan." And he hung up. That's what happened.
Look,
hey, Lamont,
us Commanders fans are pissed off at you guys because
the host,
like
man.
You're not going nowhere. But please beat the Cowboys. I mean, there's nothing worse than hearing Cowboy fans now talk playoffs.
My goodness.
The only thing I enjoy about that,
you're his opponent. You can't tell me you really believe that because they got a lucky win. Playoff down there?
Yeah, they believe they're going to the playoffs. Yes.
Oh, so wait a minute. Wait, you think that the Cowboys win was lucky?
Yeah.
So now you understand me about when Carolina just got beat by the 49ers. So you
Oh, you
understand
got some.
when a team should beat a team and then the other team still wins, but you can see the nonsense that went on with the play calling. You can understand
refs.
it. Yes. The obvious holding call, which made the ball wide open for him to intercept it. He held him with both hands.
Yeah,
He held him back.
But the reality though is that he threw the ball into double coverage.
It didn't matter.
So it was a hard, even though he did get held.
Was about to catch,
it was a bad choice.
No, he threaded the needle. He was about to catch the ball.
There were two defenders right there.
That was trailing him, held him with both hands on one arm.
He had
the referee was right there. He saw it and called nothing.
The bottom line, that pass never should have been thrown to that guy.
He was open.
How you open with two guys are right there?
It was two guys right there. The one guy was behind him, so he was burnt. And the other guy was on top, where the wide receiver is going to run by and take the ball and keep going. It was a perfect pass.
It's right in front of him.
Huh?
Bryce Young could see. I mean, he had a direct line to see the guys where the guys are located.
Right, it wasn't like it was because the other guy was holding his arm where he couldn't get to the position of the field.
But say, if you're saying he's wide open, how can you hold somebody who's wide open? He wasn't wide open. He was covered. He was covered too much because he was held.
You lost me on that because if I'm ahead of you and you grab my arm and you slow me down,
I'm agreeing with you. It's holding, but he sure never threw the ball to him.
He was open.
He wasn't open. How can you be open and held?
Because when he went to put his arms up, the guy grabbed him and pulled him back.
Okay,
all it takes is a few inches to be open.
If you're saying somebody's open, they can't be held. If you're held, you're not open. If you're open, nobody can hold you.
Open, and then there's a slight edge on a person. Wide open, a slight edge is enough for a good pass.
And that's open. There's in the NFL. It's different from college. The NFL, the windows are open, close. And in the NFL, 1 second means a whole lot.
So what you're saying is that you're waiting for an official's call. You want to wait for the official to make a call. When we've been arguing for years, officials don't make calls that we want to make.
And that's the issue we have.
We've been having this issue for years.
But we weren't even on that. I was just
okay.
I was relating to Lamont because he said the Cowboys got a lucky win, and I agree. The Cowboy fans are up and roar like they won the Super Bowl.
Oh my goodness! You watch them dancing after the game. The coach is all pumped up. It don't matter about first quarter. It don't matter about second quarter. It don't matter about the third quarter. We dominated the fourth quarter, and he was dancing.
We gonna let them have that, man. I'm happy that they got some, a little confidence, like, because this is the most that they're gonna do. This is the closest they're gonna be to the playoff, to the Super Bowl, probably for like the next 3-4 years. So,
that's big
talk. I don't really care about this. It's like
I love that
star status. Did you hear that? This is coming straight from the Eagles Nest. The Eagles Nest has spoken. They have said that the Cowboys, this is the closest thing y'all gonna get to a Super Bowl. Be happy with it. Eat it up. Y'all are not America's team. And you know what y'all can take? What else you say, Lamont? I don't want to be misquoting you.
Hey, but I also, and you can book it. You can write it down. We will go back to back, and we will be the first team to 3-peat in the NFL.
Oh,
okay.
Oh,
okay. All right. That's huge talk. That's huge.
That's gonna shiver down my spine. Like, whoa, he talking business.
Dynasty. Like, it's the Rocket here.
Well, I know one team who knows how to take care of business, and that's the Kansas City Chiefs. They're going to show you how to beat the Cowboys in a prime time game. So we're going to see tomorrow when the Chiefs do what you guys couldn't do.
Speaking of, we're pressed for time.
I love it.
Hey, Lamont, can you run out the picks with us? We're about to do picks. We had our time. All right, Steve, are you ready?
Let's do it. We can start with the Chiefs Cowboys.
Let's get ready. You guys are ready. It's going to be a good Thanksgiving day.
Oh,
We got 3 games. We got football all day
long. It's not just football, but 3 great football games all day long.
And let's start off with the Kansas City Chiefs playing the Cowboys. Who
the
you
highest
got?
rated game of all time.
This is too easy, man. Pat Mahomes, he went in on Turkey Day. It's let it be written, let it be done. It's done. It's a done deal.
All right, Steve, who you taking?
Oh, I got the Chiefs all the way.
Chiefs. Hey, it's unanimous. We all taking the Chiefs. I have no faith in the Cowboys. That was a fluke. Did that game wake up a sleeping giant? I want to see. Next game, Green Bay goes in there to Detroit to play the Lions. Who you taking, Lamont?
That's a tough one, but I'm gonna go with. I think Detroit's gonna bounce back because that offense is spectacular, and they about to go crazy over there.
Steve,
I got Detroit too.
Okay.
The jury's out on Green Bay.
These are both teams that are play up and down, but I'm gonna go ahead and take the Lions with y'all. So it's unanimous. We're all taking the Lions. We're all taking the Chiefs. Let's move to that last game of our Turkey Day, which will be the Bengals down there in Baltimore to play the Ravens. Do you guys like that new logo that the Ravens got?
No, I like the old one. I'm not a big fan of the new Raven logo. But we got Burrow back and Chase back.
I don't care. I'm taking the Ravens. I told y'all the Ravens gonna run the tables.
You know something? I'm gonna take the upset. I'm gonna go with the Bengals with the upset.
You can take them all day. Who you taking, Lamont?
Bengals with the upset.
Where's it gonna be at?
In Baltimore.
I'm going Ravens.
I think it's in the message.
Oh, so Steve's the only one going against the grain. Now we move to Friday night.
I'm the Bengals an upset.
Oh, it's not a Friday night. We got a Friday afternoon game. Wow.
Friday afternoon game, yes. Black Friday.
Yes, sir. Bears go down there to Philly to play the Eagles. It's going to be a good game. It's 8-3 versus 8-3. Who you taking, Lamont?
Playoff atmosphere. Bruh, you already know what it is. You know, I'm never going against my team, and not against anybody in the NFL because we are the champs. We are the reigning champs. So write it down. Lock it in.
Hey, I can't argue with him over there. Steve, who you taking?
I'm going to take I'm taking the Eagles too because I think Sirianni is he got to be smart enough to get the ball to Barkley 25 times. So I got the Eagles.
It's unanimous. We're all taking the Eagles. Moving right along to the 49ers go down to Cleveland to play the Browns. Who you taking, Lamont?
I'm liking the Niners the way they gelling. It was kind of they should have lost to y'all. I give you that, but I just think that defense gonna be a little bit too much for Shador.
Okay, who you taking, Steve? Steve. Uh-oh. Did you make Steve mad? I'm going to take the Browns. I'm going to say that Shador gets him another W, and it's going to be a pretty game. It's going to be a pretty game for Shador. I think the 49ers over there are dealing with some issues, and that Browns defense hit a little different. They hit a little different. And Brock Purdy probably gonna be having to pick himself up off the ground. So yeah, I'm gonna take the Browns, and you taking the 49ers. Let me see. Did Steve come back yet? No.
But the key piece that they go, it's gonna be tough. Is your old guy, your old buddy CMC. I don't know if they're gonna have an answer for that, man. So we'll see.
And we'll see because the Browns running game is suspect right now. It is suspect, but that defense hit different. I'm just gonna say it like that. Now
the defense is real.
Let's move on to the Texans and going down there to the Colts. Texans play the Colts. Who you taking?
divisional game.
Mm-hmm,
That's a tough one, and I like the way the Houston defense is playing.
Man,
I think that defense is lights out. I'm going Houston. I'm going Houston.
Man, hey, you know what? I was with the Colts, but I watched this game. That boy Anderson. Oh my goodness, he was all.
He's a specimen.
I wanted him checked for substance or something because he was running grown men over like they was little kids. Like, get out my way, little boy.
He'd be on some Hulk smash type stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on over there? So we both taking them Texans. We both taking them Texans. And all right, now Los Angeles Rams coming out to Carolina to play the Panthers. Who you taking, Lamont?
I like I said, I like the way y'all played. I think it's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be a defensive game. But that offense over there is crazy. You know your boy Matt. Yeah, that's your boy, Matt Stafford.
He is.
He's been playing lights out. That man don't throw no picks. Like, yeah, that's gonna be a tough one for y'all. So I'm going LA.
I got to see if my defense is going to come back healthy because at the end of this last game, my defense was looking pretty suspect over there with the end. We had 5 injuries by the end of this game. Hold on, I think Steve is back. Steve, you back?
Sorry about that. We had a little connection issue being on the road.
Oh, okay. Got you.
I'm back.
Let me get you up to speed.
Right,
we had just said the 49ers at the Browns. Who you taking?
I got Niners.
And then we went to the Texans at the Colts. Who you taking?
I'm taking the Texans.
Whoa, we all went with the Texans because of that. You saw that defense. That defense was the truth. That defense was the truth. Yes, sir. Now,
and I like Woody. I like that guy at USC, Woody Marsh. He playing pretty decent too. So
he okay. I ain't
playing decent.
I haven't got. Yeah, he okay. I ain't giving him too much yet. And then the last but not least, Los Angeles Rams come down there to Carolina to play the Panthers. Who you taking, Steve?
What's the game?
The Panthers to play the Rams.
Well, we got. You said the Rams against who?
Panthers and Rams.
Oh, I got the Rams.
Steve, you didn't have to say it like that. But that's okay.
Well, I mean,
that's okay.
Keeping it real.
Moving on to the Saints going there to play the Dolphins. Who you taking, Lamont?
Saints, Dolphins. That's a garbage game. I'm going to go with the Dolphins.
Yeah. Who you taking, Steve?
Dolphins.
Yep. Yes, sir. Now, Falcons going there to New York to play the Jets. Who you taking, Lamont?
Falcons, Jets. That's a coin flip. I like Mechie over there with Tyrod Taylor, but I like Bijan and the running backs all year better. So I'm gonna go Atlanta.
Okay. Who you taking, Steve?
I got who's Atlanta playing?
Yeah,
Atlanta play the Jets.
Yes.
God, I'm gonna take the Jets.
Okay. Now the Cardinals go down there to Tampa Bay to play the Buccaneers. Who you taking, Lamont?
Who is Baker Mayfield injured still? I don't know. If Baker Mayfield injured,
may play.
If he plays, I'll go Bucks.
Who you taking, Steve?
I'm gonna take Bucks.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the depth chart for you, Lamont. As of right now, Baker Mayfield is still questionable.
And they're playing who?
Tampa Bay to play the Cardinals.
Cardinals is okay. Brissett, I like the Bucks. I still like the Bucks regardless.
Okay. So it's unanimous. We all taking the Bucks.
In Bucks.
Jags go down there to Tennessee to play the Titans. Who you taking, Lamont?
I like the Jags.
Who you taking, Steve? Jags, Titans.
Jags.
It's unanimous. We're all taking the Jags across the board. Vikings go down there to Seattle to play the Seahawks. I'm taking the Seahawks. Who you taking, Lamont?
Yeah, Vikings not looking too good. Going Seattle.
All right. Steve, who you taking?
I got Seattle.
Perfect. Unanimous across the board once again. Now the Raiders go down to Los Angeles to their old stumping grounds to play the Chargers. Who you taking, Lamont?
I like the Chargers in that one.
Who you taking, Steve?
Chargers.
Unanimous across the board once again. Now we're going down to the Sunday. Wait a minute. No. It's not. They put a week game on for Sunday Night Football. Well, last game of the 125 games. Bills go down to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. Who you taking, Steve?
I got the Bills.
Who you taking, Lamont?
Bills just lost. But they ain't about to lose too. I'm going Bills.
Oh, so it's just like a Destiny Child song. We're all taking the Bills.
Bills.
Now, Sunday night, Steve, the Broncos going there to Washington to play the Commanders. Who you taking,
This is going to be a blowout. I got the Broncos all the way.
Who you taking, Lamont?
Yeah, Denver got that. That's easy.
Yeah. Unanimous. Mile High in Washington. Monday Night Football. The Giants go down there to play the Patriots. Who you taking, Steve?
Patriots.
Who you taking, Lamont?
This is actually a tough one because I like the way Jameis Winston is playing right now. So I'm gonna go with the upset. I'm gonna go Giants.
Ooh, you going with the upset? All right.
The upset.
Well, Lamont took the Giants. He's been on the sauce a little bit while we've been taking these picks, and he took the Giants. And me and Steve are both taking the Patriots, and that's it for the picks. Thank you for calling in, Lamont, and thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and share. And Lamont, this is not a huge game for y'all, but when we love you calling in and going over the stuff with us. Please do call back, sir.
Absolutely.
Always. I appreciate y'all, man.
Oh man, thank you for your support, and thank you all for your support. Please like, subscribe, and tell a friend and tell another friend, and share this. We want to see y'all next week back here Wednesday, where we go over the recap for this week and we get into those next games. And you guys have a good Thanksgiving, and eat lots of turkey, and share some for me. And I'm gonna send my Cash App out so I get my turkey samples. Don't work like that. Okay, we'll see y'all next week.
You guys enjoy your Thanksgiving weekend.